He said he was going to give it one last coat of primer. Last coat of primer. You just put your last coat of primer on it.
Yep.
Just to give you a solid surface to look at, and now you're putting a guide coat over that.
Yeah, it won't take very much.
Just a thin coat, is it?
Yeah, just enough that you can see any imperfections when you sand over. This will be the last time I sand it. I hope. I hope so.
What time does that clock say? 8:20 in the evening. No rest for the weary.
Oh yeah, I don't need that much. Holy mackerel, Andy. I got a whole gun full of that stuff. Oh yeah, that can paint the whole car black in that. And let that dry for another couple of minutes. Got some good ones coming for actually painting. These are just...
Those are just suggestions.
When you put that on, you gotta remember, you gotta sand all of it back off.
So you're putting it on as light as possible, but dark enough to...
You still gotta be able to see.
So like this dark spot right here is going to take a little more sanding.
So that's it?
Yeah. So a light spot like this will show your low spots. At this point, you don't have any high spots, right?
No.
You would know that. But the possibility of a low spot, maybe? I doubt it, as much sanding as you've done.
Tomorrow, I'm gonna go in and mask my dash up better.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna repaint the blue in that dash. And then I'm gonna paint my door jambs. I'm gonna trim it all out tomorrow. Going some color on there tomorrow.
So what's been so far the most challenging part of the car?
Getting it straight. That's the hardest part for me. Bodywork's always been the hardest part. Mechanical stuff is easy. Making the parts and that stuff is easy. Making it straight.
That's physically challenging and time consuming.
Well, if you actually knew what you were doing, it wouldn't be so hard.
I doubt that.
You see guys, you watch them on TV and how easy it is. Put their guide coat on, they take their block and they go over it. Looks pretty good on TV or on the internet. But how many little tiny pinholes and stuff in it you can't see.
That you can't see, yeah.
And that's what I'm not fighting pinholes. It's just, if I block sand that off and there's a black spot there, that tells me it's low.
Right.
I don't care what reason, it's low. Now, I've done that 5 times, maybe 6. This might be the 7th time it gets blocked. If that's not enough, I don't care. I'm done. And I couldn't find anything major today. If I find something major, I'm gonna fix it. But I don't see anything. I don't say anything that you have, if you're 2 foot away from the car, you can't see it. And you couldn't see it more than likely anyway if you didn't know what you're looking for. Like everybody else, you know it's in there,
yeah.
And I don't like it,
Right.
But I could have painted it, and it would have been a presentable car. And I've waited a lot of years for this car, and
Yeah.
I'd like for it to be really, really nice. You won't see anything until you get clear on it. The clear makes it shiny, and that's when you can see it.
Oh.
I still don't know whether I'm going to put fender skirts on it or not. My cruiser skirts.
Mm-hmm.
I like them, but that's the last shot of primer that sucker gets.
Okay. Well, until tomorrow then. Big day's coming.
I'm gonna let him go.
All right. Good night, little car. All right. See you in the morning.
Okay.